Hi, this is Drew with Daniels Ag Services with your morning report. Grain markets finished up mixed yesterday with corn and wheat trading higher while beans finished the day lower. Mixed so far again this morning with corn lower, beans sharply lower, and then wheat slightly higher on the day. As far as what's sending beans so far lower on the day today, I've got some long liquidation. The market's been pretty long beans lately. Liquidation is sending the market sharply lower. That's typically what happens when we see liquidation like this. Earlier in the week, we were concerned about the strength of the longs that we were talking about that are in the market right now, as a lot of the traditional long-term fundamentalists that I know and talk to, Andy Daniels and Grain Analyst for one, haven't been involved in the grain markets as of late. So we were worried about the strength of these longs. They're getting shaken out right now. There's concerns for Chinese demand. Crush margins are horrible over there. They've got a ton of soybeans booked. Granted, we need to see some cancellations over here in order to get to just 100% of what the USDA is expecting us to export. But demand concerns over there are definitely sending the market lower as well, and their economy's not doing that great as well. So those are a few of the factors that are sending the grain markets, or specifically the soybean market, lower this morning. We actually got CONAB, which is a private agency down in South America, released their production estimates. They actually lowered Brazil production to around 85.4 million metric tons. Compare that to their old estimate of 90 million metric tons. That's a huge difference. And the grain market seems to be shrugging that off this morning, and soybeans are trading sharply lower on the morning. One other piece of news we got for you is Crimea is not expected to really plant any of their grain due to fuel concerns this upcoming growing season. Now, they only account for just over 1% of Ukraine's overall grain production, so it's not a huge hit, but it is unfortunate definitely for the farmers there, as it doesn't look like they're going to be able to produce a crop. So not much other than that going on in the corn and wheat markets. It's the bean market that's taken center stage this morning. Again, sharply lower this morning due to liquidation, Chinese demand concerns. Those are the main factors that are sending us lower in the bean market. Again, we did have some bullish numbers out of South America as far as what CONAB lowered their estimates. I think the trade was estimating around what the USDA came out with on Monday, around 88 million metric tons of overall production. Again, pretty big shocker, lowered it to 85.4. But soybean markets kind of just shrugged it off and continues to liquidate. So we'll have to see how that plays out moving forward. That's all we've got for you today. If you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, have a great day.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by a Daniels Ag Services broker who provides research, market commentary, and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors, such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore, investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.